Alright, welcome back. Monday. What is this? Going on week 3 of quarantine. So we've been going strong here with the workouts at home. Thank you for joining me. My name's Aaron. We're gonna do half jacks. Sorry, we're gonna do a warm up. Then we're gonna do some push-ups and some Russian twists. Some elevated glute squeeze, hook and knee. That's going to be our first round. Then from there, we're going to do some side push-ups, some crucifix, which is an ab workout, split squats, punch-ups, and then we're going to finish off with half burpees, leg circles, and lounge taps. So basically, we're going to be working out our chest, our legs, a little bit of our butt, and our core. So let's get started. Alright, let's do some half jacks. Feel free to do full jacks if you'd like. I threw a little extra in for the warm-up this time. So I don't think we'll have any issues getting our heart rates going. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. This time let's do some straight leg forward kicks. My quads are relaxed. You can go as big with these as you want. Keep that core tight. Quads flexed, legs straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this little alteration of the butt kicks. Instead of just straight back, we're going to kind of go side to side here. So kick your opposite butt cheek if you're that limber. Or try. I'm on the trying side. Alright. Heart rate's at 150. So I'm looking good. Usually between 140, 150, 160. So let's switch on up to knee raises. Instead of just doing straight knee raises, this time let's incorporate our elbows and do a little cross. If that's too much for you, go back to the straight ones. I'm gonna keep it here. And 10, 9, really getting that twist in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent. Heart rate should be up. Oxygen should be flowing. Blood should be pumping. Get in contact with your breath. Make sure you stay in control. And that way you can have that endurance, that breathing and getting oxygen to your muscles will give you. And we're gonna do a push-up. We're gonna do a 30-second push-up. So we'll just do 15 seconds down, 15 seconds up. If that's not in your wheelhouse, feel free to just use your knees. But all the same principles are gonna apply. You wanna do your checklist. Hands grounded down, elbows in, squeeze a tennis ball, like as if it's gonna stay in between your armpit, and then come back, or if you're on your knees, come back, and you're gonna have a straight line. And so you're not here, you're like this, chest is up, head is straight, and you're gonna pull your core, you're gonna tighten your core. Belly button up, rib cage down. So for me, it's in hand, elbow, lock, push through my shoulder blades, come out, tighten up that core, and we're gonna slowly go down. About 15 seconds on the way down, and about 15 seconds on the way up. So go for it. Make sure your elbows are going backwards. Don't let those hips sink. Those hips really want to sink. The body really wants to make some shortcuts. Let's just keep going. And it's a good time to mention you want to go all the way down to your chest to get the full thing. I'm still off the ground, but I'm damn near close. And that's a full push-up. And let's go back up. Very slowly. It's okay if you're shaking and rocking. I am too. Keep our form. Don't let your stomach sink. Don't let your pelvis sink. Stay in control and keep going all the way up. And you might think this is all the way up. This is not all the way up. All the way up is like that. Fully extended. Space between your shoulders completely inflated. All right. Oh, that's good. If you hated that, that's okay. Sometimes we have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes that relationship changes. Let's just keep trying. Let's just keep showing up. Thank you for showing up. All right, we're gonna work out our abs. This time we're gonna do some Russian twists. So that's just gonna be legs up here, as if you have a kettlebell or something in your hands. In fact, if you're more advanced, you by all means can grab a kettlebell or any weighted object. And it's as if you're gonna put it on the ground and then come back over, and as if you're gonna put it on the ground over here without getting it all the way to the ground. Just a hover. And try to keep those legs straight. If you don't have it in you, maybe you could put your legs down. You're not gonna get nearly as much out of it. You might wanna just try some variation. All right, here we go. And this time we'll just do, let's do 10 on, oh no, we're not gonna loop back around and do this again. So let's do it for time. Time is better than for reps. All right, 45 seconds and go. Try not to let your legs move around too much. You're twisting at the waist, at the abs. Let the abs do the work. It helps. You can bring your hands to a rest in between. Gain balance and just really make sure you're working on that form. We're just getting in as many as we can. 45 seconds. We got 10 more seconds. 7, 8, oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Whew. Excellent. Next we're going to do some elevated glute squeezes. If you've got a bench or a chair, grab it now. I've got a bench chair. I'm hoping this thing isn't going to move on me too much. And I want to elevate my legs like this, and then come back onto my shoulders. What we're going to do is just come up here and we're going to squeeze those glutes and just slight pause at the top, making sure we're really engaging those glutes. Let's do this for 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Get the workout on the way down as well. Don't let your butt just drop. Don't let gravity take control. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Whew. I'm feeling that burning here quite a bit. Oh. And next we're going to do some hook and knees. So this is going to be like we're boxing. With boxing, all throws come from the hips. Power is generated from the hips, not from swinging your arms. So with that in mind, we're going to do hooks, swinging, pulling from the hips. But what we're going to do is we're going to alternate knees. Let's do that for 45 seconds, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hooks are going to stay in tight, close to your chest. You'll see boxers get right up in each other's faces and they're swinging those hooks and they're just in real close and tight. It's hard to talk and do that. And that's the end of round 1. So let's go ahead and get a drink of water. Get ourselves a nice 30-second break. Before we go on, up next we're going to do some side push-ups. While you're resting, let me go ahead and explain these side push-ups. I'm going to go ahead and stay on my knees while I'm explaining this. You can use your knees or get up on your legs into full plank, however you see fit. But the important thing with these is we are going to, actually I'm going to get up. We're going to shift our hips over. We're not twisting, we're not dipping, we're shifting. And then we're gonna almost, actually let me just put my hand out here. Do the push-up with just that one arm. These are tough. Let's see how many we can do in 30 seconds. And we'll start right in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Putting the arm out there, shifting, I already shifted. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That left elbow still going back. 5. I didn't account for the fact that we need to switch arms. There's no way I'm doing 30 seconds on one arm. So let's go ahead and alternate sides. We'll do 15 seconds on this side as well. And we'll get that going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 2, 3. Help you if you go wider legs. If you're not on your knees, if you're on your knees, you can go wider knees. And time. Oh yeah. That's tough. All right. This time we're gonna do some crucifix. So back to the abs, but I've actually done crucifixes with you a couple times. Well, actually, we're not crucifix. So in the past, we did this, and I called that crucifix. In reality, a crucifix is like this. That's pretty tough. If you don't have it in you just yet, you need to work up to that. That's okay. Feel free instead to just do heel touches, alternating side to side. All right, I'll do those for 30 seconds. Let's get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. See why this looks like a crucifix? So why it's called a crucifix? 8, 9. See there, I used my body as momentum instead of my abs. So my core. And time. All right. I'm definitely feeling these. Is it Monday? It must be Monday. You're here, and that's all that matters. All right, here we go. We're gonna do some split squats. So grab your bench again. This time we're gonna do one leg at a time, and what we're gonna do is get that right leg out a little ways. We're gonna come down 90 degree. Let's see if my leg can still come out further. There we go. And use that quad to push yourself up. Glute should be engaged. Should be using that glute to keep yourself from just falling down. And then you should use that that quad to pull yourself back up. Okay? Let's do these for reps. Since it's each side, we don't want to be uneven. Let's do 20 on each side. You ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Remember to keep your core tight. 18, 19, and 20. All right, other side. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I kind of almost tumbled there at the same spot last time. 18, 19, 20. All right. This time for our little cardio throw in here. We're gonna do some punch-ups. So, a 10-second rest, and then we're just gonna twist and punch up. Keep your eyes following your fists the whole time. We'll do these for time in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So don't just really kind of like you're punching through the sky. Generating the power from the hips. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And these are kind of uppercuts. And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I need some kind of metronome or something I can set up and manage the time a little easier. All right, that's the end of round 2. One more round to go. And this is a shorter round because we're gonna do some half burpees. Half burpees, almost a whole body workout in and of themselves. So we'll shorten this round. We're gonna do half burpees, leg circles, and some lounge, what do I have here? Lunge taps. I just realized I never put planks in here, or plank alternating toe taps. Good news for you, we have time. We can throw it in there too. Let's start out with that. You can do this 2 ways. You can go into full plank, or if you'd like, you can go into half plank. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our legs out and out, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. You can, if you'd like, go up and out and then up and down. It's more movement, but what's important if you do that is you still keep your body in that chain. Keep everything all linked up. That's where all your kinetic energy is. You don't want to break that link. You can think of it like if you had a slow leak in your tire, just leaking out energy. So you don't want to end up doing this. You don't want to end up going up and then out and then sliding over either. Pick your poison, whether it's straight across like this, or up and then down, up and then down. And we'll do these for time, even though it's side to side. I feel like with those variations, we're going to be at different speeds. So let's just do for about roughly 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I'm going to just Go straight across. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. As I'm here in plank doing this, I can think about my form all day long. So, are my shoulder blades up? Are my elbows in? Am I squeezing that tennis ball? Is my core tight? Are my hips sagging down here? Or is my ass up in the sky? Or am I where I should be? And you know what? As I think about all those things, I'm not thinking about how much energy I'm putting out doing this move. And that's good, 30 seconds. Oh, treat yourself to a little down dog if you like, before we get into our half burpees. Oh, little paddle. All right. So, I think the half burpee is harder than a full burpee. Just because it's one big range of motion. And burpees can be that way too, but you can slow a burpee down. So, if the half burpee is just not in your wheelhouse right now, that's okay. It's barely in mine. Let's just modify. Okay, so let me remind you what a full burpee is. Full burpee, and you can do this as slow as you want, depending on what your body will allow if you have any injuries. So listen to your body, be safe. So you can go down, walk your hands out, get into plank, do a push-up, walk your hands or walk your feet up, and then jump and do it all over again. Or you can jump into push-up and down. Half burpees, I feel like there's not so much. So it's a less range of motion. We're gonna basically you can see it's a struggle for me. Alright, now here we go. 45 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm not even pushing up. I gotta do the push up. And breathe. Whew. A couple more. Let's go. Push through. Alright. Whew. Yeah. That's tough. That reminds me of the guys that run like they're werewolves. You know, that kind of crap. One day. We'll get there. Alright, leg circles. Let's get back to our core. I know you're thinking after that, I don't know that I need to work out my core. Yes, you do. We all do. Okay, we're almost done. Core, some lunges, and then we're gonna cool down. All right, here we go. So, go ahead and put your hands at your side. You can tuck them under your butt if you'd like as well. What we're gonna do is go up, and we're just gonna do some circles. You can make these as big as you like. The important thing here is that you try to stay in the same diameter. That's going to be the hardest part. Whether you're big or small,
stay making the same size circles the whole time. Or do half small, half big. But let's not draw ovals if we can help it. And that's hard. All right, here we go. Whew. 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you want to get an extra workout, you can raise your hips at the top. Of course, it's going to be that much harder not to draw ovals if you're doing that. Oh, I'm going to go for the small circles now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going with you, 4, 3, don't give up, 2, and 1, don't let go, and down now. All right, last exercise. Let's do some lunges before we cool down. So we're gonna do some lunges, regular lunges, but we're just gonna add a little toe touch. So we're gonna come down. Again, important thing here, make sure your leg comes down at a 90 degree. In fact, let me just rotate myself here. So my leg's back too far. That's not 90 degrees. That's a lot of pressure here. That doesn't feel good. Up a little bit more. Now, when this leg is parallel to the floor, this one should be perpendicular. That's what we want, 90 degrees there and there. Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna touch our toes. So we're gonna alternate. If you can't jump, just step into it. If you can't step into it and touch your toes, then rest on your leg. Just rest on your knee. All right? But try to be mindful of that, how far back you're stepping. And that takes some proprioception. You'll develop that over time. I still need plenty of work there. As I said, I'm not a professional trainer. I'm a software developer and a dad. So, the other thing I want to know is just that don't let the gravity do the work. Actively resist. You should feel tight in your quads and then your hamstrings rather. And then when you come up, explode up from your quad and from your calves. All right, here we go. Without further ado, last exercise. Let's get it done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Because I'm pushing, using my quads and my calves to explode out of the lunge, I'm doing a jump at the top, not because I'm trying to, but just because I'm trying to use the quads, use the muscles to explode out of position, and I'm tumbled, and I'm done. It's over. Whew. You made it. All right. Let's cool down. Let's stick a leg out there, bend over, fall over it, put a fork in it. Now, usually this is the time when I take my clothes off, but after getting 2 videos taken down, one of them was mid-streaming, I actually had pantyhose on. I'm contesting that one. We'll see what happens. But because of COVID-19, they said it'll be a long time before they review it. That's okay. Because of COVID-19, we're here, working out together. C19X by Hot Dad Bod. Come get your hot dad bod. Get your hot mom bod. Get your single dad, no kids bod. Get your single mom, no kids bod. Get your endorphins going. Stave off depression during this quarantine. Get fit. Have that summer bod that you're not going to be able to use because all the festivals are canceled and postponed, and Burning Man main sales are even pushed back on hold. Get together. We got this. There's plenty of other shit to do. Like go to the fucking river, jump off cliffs, slide on natural rock slides, hang out with friends, go to the beach. So, if we're not doing festivals this summer, how about you come to the beach with me? How about you come jump off a rock with me? How about you come slide down a natural rock slide with me? And possibly with my kids. How about we do that? You game? Once this quarantine lifts, once we keep the curve down, get past the peak, and can be free again, let's get out into nature together. Let's go mountain biking. Who wants to go mountain biking? I do. Alright. And stretch out those arms. Even when stretching out, my glutes, they're tucked. It's forming a good habit, but it's also, when you're doing yoga, good form comes from keeping all of those muscles and everything engaged all the way up the chain, all the way up the link. Harnessing that, keeping that kinetic energy, not letting it leak out. Oh. Left arm, you can get a little side stretch in there. I'm going to go back to this one and do that because it was lovely. And let's do some down dog. Oh. It's important with down dog, just as with planks, push-ups, is that your shoulders, they're not up here, they're down, and they're not here, they're back here, they're relaxed, they're in the back. So down, when I say down and back, that's what I'm talking about. Shoulders down and back, and then, so down and back, and then I'm gonna push, see that? Push my ass that way, but I'm also gonna drop, also gonna like stick my ass in the air like I really don't care. Like I just am inviting somebody over. Hey, come get it. Push that ass up in the air and push it back with the hands. And that's a good down dog. And let's lift that right leg and bring it through into pigeon pose. Again, glutes still flexed. Quads still flexed. Core still tight. I can pull my leg back more if I want to get into that stretch more. So I'm not letting everything go and just letting my weight fall on my leg. I'm pulling back, which is actually twisting this leg up and getting me deeper into that stretch. And that I can feel all the way from the top of my butt down my hamstring and almost to my knee. To the interior part of my knee. Let's go back up. Down dog. And let's go up. And pull through into that pigeon pose. Again, walking that leg, that right leg back to get deeper into that stretch. And keeping my link in place, keeping everything tight. And then I can drop my head. All right. That does it for me. Hope you feel good. Hope you can make it back tomorrow. Feel free to watch the video at your own time. Work out at your own pace. If you couldn't be with us live here today. Thank you. Happy quarantine.